Did you know that in the heart of the 15th century, the highest authority in Christendom, the Pope, not only had illegitimate children, but even made one of them a cardinal at just 18 years old? In this video, you're going to uncover the shocking behind-the-scenes twist that changed the course of church history. You'll follow the incredible journey of Cesare Borgia, son of Pope Alexander VI, a young man who went from cleric to military commander, collecting titles, power, and influence at any cost. Get ready for a story filled with secrets, ambition, and nepotism, right inside the heart of the Renaissance Vatican. If you've ever wondered how far a father would go for his son, or how power can corrupt even the most sacred institutions, this video is for you. Stick with me until the end. This story might just change how you see loyalty, influence, and the true workings of power. Now imagine this: a man who takes on the role of the Catholic Church's spiritual leader, but acts like he's ruling a kingdom of his own. Rodrigo Borgia, better known as Alexander VI, was elected Pope in 1492 in a whirlwind of deals, promises, and votes bought with power. He knew exactly what he was doing: cutting deals, making pacts, and turning the Vatican into a political chessboard. You can almost feel the tension. Can holiness truly coexist with ruthless ambition? And in this high-stakes atmosphere, Alexander VI makes a bold move. He legitimizes his children and changes the rules of the game. That's when the story takes a new turn. Let's meet the most infamous of them. Cesare Borgia was born around 1475 to 1476, the product of a turbulent affair between Rodrigo and Vannozza de Catane. From the moment he arrived, his path to power was already being carved. His father pulled every string: 12 campaigns to ensure Cesare's legitimacy, open doors in the clergy, bishop at 15, archbishop at 17. Fast? You bet. And by 18, he was already one of the most powerful men in the world. It's mind-blowing. This young man received elite education, learned to speak with grace, lead with strategy, and shine in the halls of power. Raised under the bright lights of the Vatican, he knew he was destined for greatness. But here's the question: how much of this was personal merit, and how much was simply inherited power? Let's take a closer look. And here it is, the turning point. In 1493, Pope Alexander VI appoints Cesare as cardinal. Just 18 years old, balancing between being a priest and a future warlord. Some called it bold, others blatant nepotism. Legally, the Pope had the authority. But to the people, it was a scandal. A priest so young, and the Pope's own son? The Vatican quickly became the center of international gossip. But this wasn't just about a father promoting. Then, the plot takes a dark turn. Giovanni, Cesare's brother, is found dead in 1497. Whispers spread. Was Cesare behind it? No proof ever surfaced. At that moment, Cesare was still a cardinal. But after Giovanni's death, he abandons the clergy and becomes the church's military commander. Picture this transformation: from robe to armor, from prayer to battle, diplomas to swords. That pampered son now wielded power by force. And here lies the core of it all. How far would someone go to hold real power? Let's go deeper. Cesare dives headfirst into war, strategy, and cold diplomacy. He conquers territories across Renaissance Italy, Romagna, Lombardy, Naples, all with France backing him. Every battle was calculated, every alliance cold and surgical. And on this political battlefield, one name quietly watches: Niccolò Machiavelli. Inspired by Cesare, he later writes The Prince, a manual on power, ambition, and control. Cesare's rule was effective, merciless, and highly strategic. Marriages for alliances, secret murders, and the infamous Banquet of the Chestnuts, where rivals mysteriously disappeared. You can feel the tension, strategy and morality clashing at every turn. But what happens when that empire starts to crumble? Everything changes in August 1503. Pope Alexander VI dies. Some say malaria, others whisper poison. With the papal throne empty, the Borgia Empire trembles. Cesare is imprisoned in Navarre, escapes, but never regains his former glory. His lands are confiscated, and in 1507, on the battlefield, he falls, killed in combat. The story ends. The legacy crumbles. It's like watching a magnificent castle collapse in the blink of an eye. But what remains? What lessons lie beneath these ruins? Cesare Borgia became the embodiment of the Machiavellian Prince, ambitious, visionary, and ruthless. His story echoes through time, reminding us, power handed down through blood isn't always built to last. The nepotism that lifted him up also created the storm that brought him down. Even today, we see fathers placing sons in positions of power, heirs handpicked to lead, and the question still lingers, is it merit or just lineage? So what really matters? Now, let's wrap this journey with one final reflection. You've just traveled through power, betrayal, and decisions that shaped the Renaissance. Now tell me, what struck you most? The appointment? The murder? The political schemes? Leave a comment and share your take. If this story moved you, hit subscribe and turn on the bell, because more deep dives into the hidden chapters of history are coming your way. Until the next journey into the past, something surprising is waiting for you.